Dome Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now let's talk heavyweights. And we're seriously heavyweights. 283 pounds worth of heavy. You know what I'm saying? Andy Ruiz Jr. lost his fight against Anthony Joshua. I haven't talked about it. Because obviously, we were talking here about, is he going to be disciplined enough? He has discipline issues, just like Chris Arreola. And where you will always want, man, stay focused for a minute. You can do this. You're talented, and you're disgusted that when you see them come in there at 283 pounds, not able to do anything. And you don't want to take anything from Anthony Joshua by giving excuses to Andy Ruiz Jr. Right? Because I ain't wasn't doing that with the Klitschko's. Y'all know what time it is here. Right? No, everybody knows the Klitschko's are boring. Really? What's boring about two brothers in one family kicking everybody's butt and they're disciplined and the other ones that are coming aren't? That's not boring to me. That was cool. That was awesome, matter of fact. We in the same family here, and if you beat my brother up, I'm gonna beat you up. Vita Lee gonna tell you, right? But anyway, discipline matters. I keep saying that. But Eddie Ruiz Jr. did come in that fight way too big. You had 5 months to train, and I told you if you went to the gym 4 or 5 times a week and just said hello and went home, right? You're gonna lose a little weight, or at least be the same weight. But to gain weight means you was joking and jiving. You wasn't paying attention, and that's it's easy to say from our vantage point how easy it is and what we should have done and whatever. We know that, but as a boxer, professional boxer, you go on in here against Andy Joshua, you can have your legacy. You're very close. Now you're gonna always be the first Mexican heavyweight champion of all time, but you're gonna get that Buster Douglas tag. And Buster Douglas wasn't that fat. Buster Douglas gained a few pounds, but he wasn't that fat, right? And so that Ruiz is going to have to do something to come on back. I'm not going to keep pouring it on the guy, whatever. I just think he missed his opportunity to do a whole lot of things and be very, very famous, right? But it's hard. People who were into you probably won't be after that display. Now, here's a couple examples of it. You heard Bob Arum, who used to promote him. Bob Arum said he came into that fight like a fat pig. Think about it. They're going to call him straight up, man, it's a fat pig. Why would you do that, right? Frank Warren, promoter of, I think Tyson Fury, promoter of Tyson Fury and others in England. He said it's a disgrace to boxing, right? It's a disgrace to boxing. Teddy Atlas called it the whole time. Teddy Atlas was saying, look, man, the guy, once you start getting money and stuff like that and all these things, you're not going to, train as hard, right? And then Abel Sanchez, the trainer of Maury Garcia, used to train Golovkin. He was saying that people call him a hater, because he's a Mexican American as well. You hating on him. He was just saying, man, I know that, the trainers can't get him in there a couple of days a week. They know don't even mess with him on a couple of days a week. He let that slip out. About a week before the fight, he's like, I don't know if he's training because it's all going to be on Manny Robles. He was saying that in his interview as well. I don't see him being in the gym as much as he should be. Right? George Foreman, when he saw him on the way, he said, that's it. So everybody understands that it was just a discipline issue. Like, again, not taking nothing away from Anthony Joshua because he handled his business, what he had to do. Right? He could have probably got Ruiz out of there. But here's the deal. Ruiz is so dangerous that he didn't take that risk. But Ruiz, we're not going to call him nothing fat because everybody else has for us, so we won't. Let's just wish him well in coming back. If he just trains decently, he's one of the upper echelon heavyweights. We know that he can beat Joshua again, but no one wants to see that trilogy unless he does something now. And that wouldn't have been. If he was fit and he just got outpointed by Joshua, everybody would be clamoring for the trilogy. But coming in like that, you've turned everyone off. And that's unfortunate for this man because he's a lot about him to like. And he doesn't have to be the body beautiful. Just get down to a weight that you're comfortable with. If it's 260, you didn't say it's 268. 260 coming to the next fight, somebody's in trouble, right? If he can't do that, then he's probably out of it. Now, for somebody, let's make sure this is clear. He got 17 million in 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? Okay, taxes and whatever, but whatever. 17 million in 2 fights. So first of all, that some of that's gonna have to go away for him probably to get hungry again. But you know what probably happened if he turns into the laughing stock then you get your discipline on. Because ask Anthony Joshua that. Because his fans were calling him greatest of all time, the best heavyweight right now by far, and all that stuff. And he got knocked out, and it didn't look like luck, right? So now they have to remain humble. And he shut his mouth, because Joshua don't talk that much anyway. But he shut his mouth and went to work. And if you don't hear from Andy Ruiz Jr. for about 4 or 5 months, let's hope he's shutting his mouth and going to work. Y'all feeling that? Doma Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm about to hear y'all.